Yeah, absolutely. First of all, you're right. On sale today. If you want to find out what's going on, go to rocketclassic.com. Rocketclassic.com. That's where all the ticket information is, all the stuff that we have out there. As you know, we rebranded the tournament because we rebranded the company, right? It was Rocket Mortgage. We're now Rocket as one large entity. Rocket Mortgage is a piece of that. So that's why the website will be changed. It starts out with a $65 ground pass, which gets you access to any day of competition that you want and some really great viewing areas. It's a great place to actually watch golf. It's flat. You get good views no matter where you're at. The Lending Tree Lounge is back, and that's a great area around 14. You get some good views of the backside, 14, 15. The Aces Club is back this year, and that's 15, 16, and the 17th tee. And so in those areas, if you've been there before, I mean, great viewing, great hospitality, food, so get in early, right? Get a chance to get access to that type of stuff. Obviously, corporate sponsorships and all that other stuff are well underway. And then this year, we're doing a couple different things different. We're giving access to students at a discount. So we're going to give a 31.3% discount on tickets for students, aka 313, just so people can do the math. We are also going to give some access to military folks and first responders. On Friday, we're doing a Folds of Honor Day, which is the first time we've been doing that, which will involve some scholarships for kids of the spouses of vets and first responders. And actually, Rocket is going to match 13 of those scholarships. So that's kind of new for us. But all kinds of great food, all kinds of great hospitality, a great Donald Ross golf course. You brought up the weather. It is a beautiful day today, but as you know, in the past we've had a little bit of challenge with some rain and some trees, and so we're just crossing our fingers hoping we get 4 good days of weather. Because if we do, given where the date is and the fact that we're not bumping up against the 4th of July, I think we're going to see some folks come out and enjoy some really good golf.
There's also Detroit Community Days, right? Free
Yes.
access for people on Wednesdays. Can you tell
Yeah,
just
that's going to be on Wednesdays. That's Pro-Am Day. We actually had 2 Pro-Ams this year. We've only had one in the past. We got one on Monday. We got one on Wednesday. That is Community Days. It gives people a chance to come out for free. You get to see some really good golf, but you also got kids that have access to the driving range and some clinic and some coaching and some teaching from some pros. And just a chance to come out and check out the place for free. We always encourage people to do that. Don't forget, we still have the John Shippen on the Saturday and Sunday before tournament week, right? And that's a lot of fun. The course is open. Come on out and check out some great golfers. Have a little bit of fun. It's a little bit more relaxed atmosphere, right? Not quite as crazy. You can kind of get a view of all the stuff that's going on. Maybe that's a great way to get a precursor for you to check out the spot where you want to watch your golf from when you come in on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So we have bow tie day again today on Thursday, this year on Thursday, that honors Nick Gilbert and neurofibromatosis. Saturday will be it'll be a collegiate theme, right? So wear your stuff, wear your whatever school you want to, be proud of it, wear that stuff to the tournament. And then we've been fortunate. Sunday is championship Sunday, and we've had some pretty good Sundays here recently. So we're looking forward to that as well.
talking about the changing the course initiative. I know something that you guys launched with the tournament back in 2019. How is that going? Where do things stand? I think you're approaching the $10 million mark.
Yeah, so we'll be over 10 million this year. It's just funds raised for charities, and one of the biggest pieces of that is the Changing the Course initiative, which is really bridging the digital divide that existed in Detroit when we first started that program. It was hard to believe that only 30% of the city actually had access to the internet/devices, the things that most people just take for granted on a daily basis. And so the money that we've been able to funnel into that has closed that gap tremendously. And you got now up north of 75% of the city that have access. And folks now, even when they have a device, if they don't have internet in their home, they're probably within a 5 or 10 minute walk to a community hub where they can go plug in and kids can get homework done and do things like that. So we're very proud of that. We're very proud of the fact that this really is it's just an extension of the philanthropic work that we do in this city and that Dan and Jennifer do in this city. And we're proud of the fact that we're able to showcase off Detroit, right? I mean, and you bring people in from out of the area that maybe don't get a chance to see it on a regular basis. We still get unbelievable feedback about the city, and how things have changed. We get great feedback on the event, and so we're just looking forward to another really cool event. Seventh year. Every year seems to just get a little bit better, a little bit different.
Yeah.
And then next year the course is going to be a little bit redone after the end of this one, right? So every year, just a little thing. We got to raise the bar just a little bit, Max.
Yeah. So just one final question from me. Any player news you want to drop? And if not, if it's not out yet, when can fans expect to hear about that?
It's a good question. You're a good reporter. We are not prepared to make any commitment announcements today, but we've been working hard at it. We're excited about what the conversations we've been having. Players are starting to dial in and pay a little attention now after the Masters, right? They want to get that one under their belt so they get a sense of what's going on. But in the next few weeks, we'll start making some announcements on people that will be committing and coming to the tournament. And I think, but when it's all said and done, we're gonna have a great field.